And welcome back to the Journey of Self. My name is Brandy. I am your intuitive tarot reader as well as your host. Okay? I've been down for a little while. I'm just getting back. I was a little under the weather, but now I'm feeling much better. While I was gone, I did actually come up with some new spreads. This one in particular is called Where Do You Stand? With them, right? Who is them? Your partner. Okay, I really like this spread because it can actually tell you how you're being viewed in your partner's eyes. It's wonderful in that way. It also gives a little advice as well as best case scenario. Okay, guys, I would like you to also do something a little bit special for me. I would like you guys to go ahead and forward me to my email, thejourneyofself@gmail.com. Excuse me, got that wrong. thejourneyofself@gmail.com. What I'm looking for is work of the artistic value, writing, photography, drawings, poetry, things that have inspired you along your journey by people that you may know. Okay? I am actually going to take this information and share it on my website, thejourneyofself.org. All right? And if you guys want to write something in reference to the blog, go ahead, feel free. Send it to me at the Journey of Self email. I would love to share that information on my website. Now, what I do is I share this inspirational information and these artistic, contributions. I share them on a place on my website called The Wall. This is where we share the inspiration. Guys, feel free to come over to my website as well. That's where you can book your private readings as well as take tarot classes and join the journaling project. That's all for now. We're going to go ahead and get right into the reading. I would like you to know that I'm doing a new type of reading as well. I call it a reading and a half because first I give like a short version where I go through the seven positions of this spread. Okay. And in these 7 positions, I'm going to go ahead, explain what the cards mean, read for you. And then I'm going to give you 3 cards from the Doreen, Virtue, Romance, Angel cards. If you do not have a lot of time, this should take about 10 to 15 minutes. That's the time where you can exit and you've gotten your reading. If you have a little bit more time, we can go ahead and get in depth in the extended portion, which is after the 3 cards come out, where I will also add 3 spirit message cards to the reading at the very end as well. So it's like what I used to do, which is broken up into 2 parts, and we get to the end sooner. For the people who may not have a lot of time, I don't know. I was riding on the train going to Manhattan and it hit me. We can't have 30-minute videos all the time. We need shorter videos for those people trying to get some guidance, maybe on their break, maybe on a shortened lunch. Maybe they have a quick, 15, 20 minutes. They don't have a whole half an hour to spend. So that's what I was thinking when I did that. Let's go ahead and get right into it. This is going to be your Leo reading. Where do I stand with them? Let me know how you guys feel about the reading. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, as well as comment. I love your comments, guys. You guys keep me going. Seriously. People say that, I know, and it's so casual to say, but no. When I look at my phone and I'm having a shitty day and someone just said, "Oh my God, thank you for this reading." It's amazing. It's an amazing feeling. It just blows me away every time. Because if you would have told me years ago this is what I would be doing now, I would have told you that you need to get off the drugs and go to rehab. Yep, I said that. I dropped the card earlier. Let me get it. And let's get started. Next card to flip out is yours. First position. How are you being viewed or how are you feeling? Okay. In this particular position, with the Page of Swords, which is what came out, you can be being viewed in a couple of different ways. You can be this is also my defensive card at times. You can be being viewed as maybe young and full of potential. Also can be viewed as good news. Good news. Somebody's happy to have you around. Also, too, this card represents a few other things. If you are, and you'll know who you are, but if you are maybe a messy type of person, in other words, if you say things maybe you shouldn't say, and maybe you have a hard time keeping a secret, this could be you too. Because this card does also represent gossip, right? But it is a Page of Swords. It is a very young energy. And it can also represent information. Okay, so let's move to the second position, the actions that are needed. Okay, let's get right into it. I'm burning a cone incense, and I have it on something that I shouldn't have it on. And it may be burning, but I'm not going to freak out on the video and go and handle it. So never mind. I will say this though, Leo. There may be things going on in your life that you are ignoring, and they are, where there's smoke, there's fire. Put it that way. It's so weird. That came to me when that happened because it's now no longer on fire. Like when I gave it attention, it put itself out. Weird. So yeah, guys. Yeah, there may be some areas of your life where there is smoke and there's definitely fire, and you don't want to pay attention to it. Some of it may be how you think you may be seen in the public, or just coming to deal with this reality, and you may not want to do that. Next card out in the second position is the action needed. This is the Page of Cups. Okay. This can represent a couple of things. Sometimes, to me, the Page of Cups can talk about pregnancy simply because the fish in the cup, right? So some of you may be pregnant and may want to share that with your partner. But mainly, this is a love offer, an offer of the emotional kind. Actions needed. Maybe you need to, if you're in a relationship already, remind your partner why you love them and the things that you love about them. And if you are not, right, it would make sense that maybe you are being seen as good news if you go ahead and confess to the person that you are interested how you feel. And that may actually turn out to be good news, and you don't even know it. Okay. Third position, the variable, what cannot be controlled. Okay. What you cannot control. Third position. Oh, sorry, guys. I don't know if this is you or your partner, but there may be some feelings of hurt, you know, kind of like that beat, battered, and bruised feeling. You've been through a lot. And you know what? In a way, it also, too, can play into this card, right, where you're a little defensive, and this is the reason why. And you can't control how you feel sometimes because emotions are just that. They're emotions. They're not necessarily, how can I say, like, they're not always facts, right? Perception is reality. So sometimes you can have a hard time changing the way you feel because as far as you're concerned, it's completely real and this is what it is. Fourth position, your highest level of performance, your current position. It is very, very likely that the person you're dealing with sees you as a soulmate. And if not that extraordinary, they at least see you as an equal, as a partner. Okay? So that's amazing. That's amazing. Sometimes both parties that are in a soulmate connection, sometimes, you know, one doesn't want to necessarily look at it like that. You know, that sometimes can be deep for certain people. Change or improve. Which probably brings us back to this card, which is the actions needed. Maybe you are thinking like, oh, this person's going to be bored with this offer. They're not going to accept me. They're not going to be interested. And maybe they are. Or maybe maybe there's an offer to be had and you are ignoring it. Two different scenarios, same card. I think someone may have some as well. It's so funny that this is coming up, but I feel like maybe someone has some feelings that may be hidden from you, about how they like you, and they're interested. They might not be sharing that. Okay? They may think you think it's boring or you're not going to be interested. You know, you're a Leo. Leos tend to get a lot of attention and Leos tend to shine. So when you're dealing with people who may not be as extroverted or as fanciful, they may feel like they're not enough or that they will never have a chance with someone like you. So look around, see what you're looking at and what you're looking for, and see what you see. See who's looking at you. Sixth position. Why is this all happening? If you come out in your own reading, I'm just going to burst out laughing. And then I'm going to turn off my computer and go watch TV. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. No, I'm not. But yeah, I feel like you're going to come out in your own reading. I could be wrong, but I feel like it. Because I think that's exactly what it is. There's an offer that you don't think you can make, or there's an offer that somebody may want to make to you, but doesn't feel like they can make it. It's becoming extremely clear. Now, if you already are in a relationship, you're, like I said before, your partner may be seeing you as maybe a little defensive because of some of the things maybe you've been through, even with them or in your past. But you know what? At the same time, they still feel like you're good news. And I feel like that's why they're sticking around through it, because they feel like when you're over this, it's going to be good. It's going to be good because they see you. They see you as their lover or as their partner or as their soulmate. So this person may be sticking it out, you know? All right. So why is this all happening? Let's get to it. Oh, okay. So this can all be happening because of what you can't change, right? You can't change the past. You can't change what you've been through. You've already gone through it, right? It could be or it could be happening because you're in your head. See, the swords represent thought and they represent idea, right? So this person is experiencing anguish because of the thoughts in their head, which is a great thing, right? Because you could just change the way you think and change your whole perception and change your reality. So just because it's swords, so I can let that rock. I let swords rock because only you can either break the cyclical, ideas in your head that may be negative, right? And only you can try and get a new perspective on life. No one can see for you. You can only see for yourself. All right. So that can end whenever you get ready to let it end. Okay. Now, if you find yourself not being able to get over some things and you feel like it's hindering your life, this is where I'm going to say this. Recently, I don't know why this is coming up, but it's coming up. Recently, I interacted with someone who had been through so many things that they needed to seek professional help. Guys, I would like to say this on here now because I don't know, for some reason it's just coming out. As tarot readers, we are spiritual, some of us healers, spiritual advisors, but we are not medical professionals and we are not doctors of that nature. So if you find yourself stuck or if you find yourself needing to seek professional help, let me tell you, because I've experienced loss and grief. And I've even gone and done it myself, spoken to a therapist. That's something that maybe you should do if you find yourself trapped and you're unable to move on, maybe because of some of the things you've been through. Some of the things that are flashing in my head of some of the things that some of these people have been through, very unpleasant. And it may not be the average run of the mill. Okay. When I said, oh, well, it's only swords, my spirit guide said, dial it back. So that's why I'm now saying what I'm saying, because I feel like For some of us, it can be serious. And you do have people in your corner who are willing to support you through this. And if it's something you can't get over, go see someone. And it'll be okay. It'll help. I promise. I've done it myself. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, no one can fault you for trying to get yourself to a better place. Best case scenario. Ooh, told you. 3 cards flipped out. Best case scenario. Okay. Boom. What did I tell you? If you do it, either, you know, get out of your head. Get out of your head. Don't worry, I got 2 more hot spots coming. Best case scenario. If you do not get out of your head, this is what's going to happen. Justice in reverse. You're not going to get that balance that you seek. Ooh, this one came out too. So that's 4 cards. You're not going to get that balance that you seek. See how this is in reverse as well as justice? It's about balance. You're not going to get that balance that you seek. But if you do what you're supposed to do, take that leap of faith. Go seek the help you need. Bliss, contentment, happiness, wish fulfilled, as well as a love offer. Bang, bang. I like that. I love when that happens. Now, as promised, I've gone through all 7 positions. Okay? And you guys got extra cards in one of the positions. Awesome. I love it. Okay? Doreen Virtue, Spirit Message cards. 2. See? Yeah. I be telling you guys. I be knowing. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. So back to the people that I was talking to, and I said that if you have been through some things and you don't know how to, you know, make your way, try and talk to the people in your life that are there to support you, especially this partner, because it says trust. This person actually is safe for you to trust them. It is safe for you to go ahead and maybe let them help you, you know, listen and talk to you and things of that nature. And also too, go and, you know, seek professional help if that's not enough. And that's okay, right? This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. All right. Now let's go ahead. Let's dig deep. I'm going to get deep in here. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to go to the clarification portion. Starting with the Page of Swords. Clarify it. See what we're talking about here. Now, you guys never see me clarify. You guys don't know how I clarify. I don't usually clarify on camera. My cards tend to be sarcastic. They will clarify with the same card. Like, I just said that. You know what I just said. So, and then the irony involved just makes me laugh. So, I never really clarified, but in this extended portion, we're going to start clarifying. The first card that flicked out, Temperance. And that's clarifying the Page of Swords. Okay? So, yes, for the people who are maybe feeling a little defensive, give it time. Temperance is also about balance, right? Temperance is also about balance, right? So, if you give it a little bit of time, it'll, and you know what else I'm hearing from the 3rd position of what you can't control in the variable? Time heals all wounds. Time heals all wounds. Give it some time, and then you can find your balance. We're going to clarify. Clarifying that 3rd position while we're here. And I also feel like this is clarification for the 9 of Swords. Walking away. Someone may have walked away. And that could be what's so heartbreaking. Maybe you're in a relationship but not really ready to move on. Or this popped out, the 7 of Swords. Maybe you've been cheated on or lied to in the past. Maybe that's why you need to trust. And maybe that's why you're so defensive. Because you've been through some things in love. And that's part of it. Okay, so now we have the 2nd position. See what I mean? the Nine of Swords again. Okay? So, the Page of Cups. We want to clarify the Page of Cups as the action needed. Let's clarify the action that is needed for Leo. Come on. Clarify the action that is needed. I don't know if that card was trying to come out or what. Let's do it again. If it's meant to come, it's going to come. My cards will jump out 2 and 3 times in the same reading if they really want to be seen. Yep. The Three of Wands in reverse. Okay, the Three of Wands in reverse also is speaking to the Temperance card. The Temperance card is about balance and time, right? The Three of Wands in reverse, to me, is about not giving something time and not allowing it to grow into fruition. It's about not accepting the foundation in certain ways. It also can be talking about a 3-party situation. Okay. And now it's clarifying the love offer here. I wonder if maybe you guys are getting, I think you're maybe getting love offers from maybe someone in the past. I'm going to not even get into the sign when I say this, but if you have a history with this person of a negative nature, don't do it. This is not even that type of reading. That's not even what it's about. But when I see that and it clarifies it clarifies the Page of Cups, it just makes it very obvious to me that it's like basically saying to me, let's not go back there. Also, now I'm saying that, and we have the Four of Cups. We know in this reading, you can go either way. It's already upright, and it just came out in reverse. So I think that was really confirmation to be like, no. Like, don't do it. Let's clarify the 4th position. Okay. This 5 of Wands popped out. I feel like that's just reiterating the 3 of Wands in reverse and the 4 of Cups in reverse. Okay. The Lovers. The 10 of Wands in reverse popped out. The 10 of Wands in reverse popped out. I feel like that's saying that you won't be able to get to be able to see, and really enjoy this relationship until you kind of get over whatever you're trying to get over fully. Because then it changes your perspective. Once again, we talked about emotions and things of that nature and how perception is reality. So when you change your perception, it changes your perspective. Got a P words there. Let's clarify the 4 of Cups. Clarify the 4 of Cups. Yep. You can maybe not be interested in someone because of the 2 of Swords in reverse, or not be making a decision on someone because of the 2 of Swords in reverse. You just kind of don't know what to do. And also too, it's clarified by the 6 of Swords in reverse. So you may actually be in a relationship right now. It may not be the best relationship, but you are saying to yourself kind of like, it's the devil that I know, so I'm staying. I don't know. And it's not even like you're saying I'm staying definite, because you're really not making a decision. But I feel like you're like saying like, I know there could be something better, but what if it's not? What if it is? If it's already not good, it's okay. Like, try something else. I'm big on intuition, guys. So if your heart is telling you something, and even if it's, especially, your heart is telling you the truth. Your soul is telling you the truth when it's something you don't want to do, but you know that it's good for you. That's when your heart's telling you, like, you can't deny it. That's coming directly from your soul. when it's not pleasing any of the superficial, stuff that we kind of collect throughout life. And I say stuff, I mean like our baggage, superficial baggage, right? When you may, like I said, you may be in this relationship and you're like, but this is all I know. Okay. Well, you could know something different if you give it a try and trust. Gotta trust. Let's clarify the Justice in reverse and Two of Pentacles. I don't think we need to clarify the Ace of Cups, but I'm going to clarify it because maybe we'll get a sign and we'll get to find out exactly who we're talking about. Okay, as I go back through this, let's go back through. We could be talking about a Gemini. We could be talking about a water sign. We could be talking about an air sign. I do not see any earth as it stands right now. I will say this, though. In a way, kind of like if you are dealing with an earth sign already, it may not be working out because this person may be trying to, do some type of balancing act that's just not working out. Okay. So yeah. And then a Libra too, if you're dealing with a Libra, might not be the best case scenario. Okay. Sometimes people, I won't even really get into that, but I'll say this. Sometimes people trigger things in us for a reason. If it's negativity, it's not always conducive to yourself to stay. It doesn't always make you grow or be a bigger person. It's not always good for you. Sometimes they're triggering activity in you to show you that you need to get away from them. Ace of Cups, clarifying justice, as well as the Two of Pentacles, starting with justice. All right, so there's something in a decision that's probably not being made because you're thinking about it. And as soon as you can get mental clarity, you will know exactly what's going on and it will become clear. But at the same time, let's see, what's the Two of Pentacles? It will become clear. But at the same time, don't overthink it. Don't overthink it because thinking about it so much is holding you hostage in a way. The Two of Pentacles. Yeah, there is someone. Matter of fact, I don't even know if you're going to have to do anything about this because there is someone in your life that you may not be able to create a balance with, but it's okay because there's a tower coming. So when that happens, people say like, oh, tower moment, you can't stop it. I always say minus death, illness, geography, and incarceration. It's really up to you. It's really up to you. I've seen people stay after a tower moment. Okay. The Page of Wands came out in reverse. Yeah, okay, so that may be happening because someone's a player. Okay? Someone's a player. Someone's a dreamer with no end game. Okay? Now let's clarify this Ace of Cups. Let's see if maybe we could get some more clarification on who this might be, right? That's what we really want to know. Want to know who? It can be a earth sign. Okay? It can be an earth sign. Let's get some more clarification on the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Cups. Clarified already by the Queen of Pentacles. Clarified as well by the King of Pentacles. So yeah, there may be an earth sign involved here, guys. And I think it's gonna be dope. Okay? Yeah. Anything else that the cards have to say to us? Let's see. I'm going to put my most of the cards that I used to clarify and take them back into the deck Yep, if there was a third-party situation, it is ending indeed. We do have the Six of Cups. There could be someone that you've already known, or this can also be talking about the soulmate. You can have a soulmate coming into your life. You will know this person because your intuition will let you know. It will be you won't be able to deny it. You will not be able to deny it. Okay? All right. Let's pull 3 of these spirit message cards. Okay. Let's get to it. 3 of the spirit message cards. First one that popped out. You are not alone. We are here for you. We never left. Through all the sadness and loneliness, however you cannot sense us near or feel how much we love you, we are sending love to you. We are your family, your friends, and your guides. We never walk away. We walk right beside you. Okay, guys? I'm actually going to be getting some new cards. I'm going to be adding some new cards to the readings. Okay? I'm just moving these cards out of the way. So, guys, look forward to that. And we have 2 other cards. All right. Yeah, see, I can tell someone was going through something rather deep. Being empathic, it's hard for me to ignore sometimes when people are going through, because obviously some of the most strong and powerful feelings are the ones that bring us the most sadness. So sometimes it's hard to ignore it, but I could tell that someone was going through something deep. This is a soul power card. It says, always remember that your soul comes with a body, not a body that comes with a soul. Okay? So always remember that you are a soul that is using this body and not the body that has a soul. Okay? Your soul is the true essence, and you have unlimited supply of soul power at your command whenever you need it. Soul power. The next one is self-love. Okay, guys? Now it is time to love, nurture, and heal yourself. Self-love is simply a state of mind about feeling good. It's a state of appreciation for yourself that grows and matures from actions that you take to support your body, mind, and soul. Self-love. Guys, always remember that. It's very hard. I'm not saying it's impossible, because it's not. I've been there and I've done that. But it's hard to love someone when they don't love themselves. And people won't operate in their highest vibration when they're not in love with themselves. Okay? So you may end up hurting and pushing people away for a love that's lacking within yourself. So be mindful of that. And love yourself the way you want other people to love you. And that will definitely attract more of that. And you'll be happy. There is an opportunity here, guys, to find new love, or to maybe tell someone how you feel and to be shocked that they feel the same way. There is love trying to come into your life for some of you, and you are not noticing it. Look around. And like I said before, if you need help and those around you can't really give it to you, go ahead and seek professional help. It's okay. All right? It's okay. So that's been the reading, Leo. Have a great rest of your day. Guys, remember to like, share, subscribe. Holla at me at thejourneyofself.org. Have a great rest of your day, and namaste.